Property inspections, property inspection. These are the most stressful times to be a property manager. During the unit inspections, during the housing inspections. In case you don't know what these are, this is when the people who monitor us, who monitor my boss and their boss, come down here and they look for ways to get us in trouble. Look for ways that we're breaking the law, that we're violating people's rights, and they try to catch us on that. Those are basically what these housing inspections are. And these are the most stressful times for the supervisors, for the co-workers, for the maintenance techs. Everybody's just running around trying to get it right. Don't be like one of those people. Be like me. Be calm. Relax. I love inspections. You know why I love inspections? Because then I can show them how fucking good this property is and how much of a fucking management team we are. Okay, we are the #1 management team in the state of California, and we are gonna fucking show them why. Housing inspections. You need to watch out because these are the most critical times, especially if you're coming up. These inspections will either make or break you. Either you will do good and you will be a good manager, or you will fail this inspection and you will be fired. Is it unfair? Yeah. Is it a lot of responsibility to put on? Probably. But hey, there's young kids in our military that have responsibilities even bigger than this. So I think you could handle it. You need to watch out for your coworkers that will sabotage you too. They will come out here and they will try to sabotage you during the inspection. How will they do that? Delay the work, distract you, start fights, try to get you out of here. Hey Carlos, go buy a bunch of food for everybody. Don't fall into that trap. It's a trap, okay? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to mess up, so you mess up the inspection. There's no coming back from a failed inspection. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you think that you could fail one of these housing inspections and think that you will continue your career as a property manager, you are sadly mistaken. There is no coming back from one of those. I'll tell you that right now. Maybe if your company's good, they'll have a pre-inspection. If not, you need to be doing the pre-inspections. Pre-inspections are great too. They'll come by and they'll help you out. They'll tell you everything that you need to fix prior to the actual inspection. You know, one time we had a pre-inspection and she showed us everything that we needed to fix. In the span, it was about 102 things, and the score we could have gotten is 40%. In the span of 48 hours, we turned that property from a 40% score to an 82% passing. We literally fixed everything the pre-inspector told us to fix. And yes, I was being sabotaged at that time. It took every ounce of my strength and my being and my resolve and my patience to survive that, because I had so much pressure for passing this inspection. Nobody was helping me, and on top of that, I had a coworker who was sabotaging me, who was trying to distract, create more work, cancel jobs, literally taking away my maintenance techs. Yeah, they will. Why? Because she wanted me out of there. So unit inspections, they consist of appliances, entire units, property walkthroughs, maintenance shops, all these things that you need to keep an eye on, and you need to make sure they're good to go for that maintenance inspection, for that housing inspection. And this is where your team will come in. Your team will help you. They will help you pass this inspection. You have to delegate work. You have to put together the work. That is why when you do these pre-inspections, you'll make a list of all the things that are wrong, all the things that are broken, and you will put all the things that are broken into a list. And then you need to separate that list. You cannot just give that list to your maintenance guy and expect him to go and fix it for you. That's not how it works. You need to know exactly what those items are on that list and exactly how to fix it, and tell him how to fix it. And if you don't know how to fix it, you need to learn how to fix it. Because the only way you could tell a grown man what to do is if you truly believe that what you're telling him is the correct thing. That is the only way you could tell a grown man what to do. On the day of the inspection, relax. Don't work on anything. That's a big thing that people do. On the day of the inspection, everybody running around like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to fix the last minute things. Just relax. It's a trap. It's a trick. That's what they did to me on the last day. They literally got confrontational and tried to make me start a fight so that the police would come to get me arrested, so that when the inspector shows up, she don't even know what's going on. She can't do the inspection. If they can't do the inspection, you will fail. Don't fall into this trap. Don't let them do that to you. Remain calm on the day of the inspection. And I talk about this in my book too. There's a grooming standard. There's a dress code. Adhere to that. The inspector, she doesn't care about your expression. She doesn't care about who you are. She just wants to know the place is run professionally, okay? Do people that courtesy, do people that favor, and you do it for your company and do it for your people and do it for you, just like Wes Watson says. Create the best version of yourself and give it back to the world. Like I said, going back to the inspection, on the day of, your dress code, your grooming standard, relax. Nobody does anything, just sit. The inspector will show up, let them do their inspection. Don't try to trick the inspector. Do not try to do that. I've heard crazy stories where they're checking the functionality of smoke detectors and the maintenance tech has a little sound device in his pocket that he's pressing while they're checking it to make it seem like the smoke detector is functional, and it's not. Don't make that mistake. Don't make a fool of yourself, okay? If they see it on the day of, they see it on the day of. There's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes the inspector will try to trick you. You need to know your fair housing laws. Know your fair housing laws. That's going to help you in case the inspector tries to trick you. There's a lot of paperwork that's also in the beginning. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions. You need to know that. Relax. You got this, okay? As long as you're in charge and you're running the show, nobody can mess it up for you. And that's the biggest thing, is that nobody can mess it up for you. Don't let anyone mess it up for you. Okay, this is your responsibility. You are in charge. This is your property and you are responsible. Unit inspections, housing inspections. The last thing I want to cover is thanking your team when it's done. Make sure that afterwards you thank your team. Take your team out for lunch. They deserve it. If somebody doesn't congratulate you on the passing score, it's okay, all right? They didn't congratulate me when we passed at 82%, but that's okay, because the important thing is that you pass. The important thing is you recognize that this is your property. This is your property, this is your responsibility, and this is your name. You're putting your name behind this. You're not doing it for you, you're doing it for your people. You're doing it for your reputation, for your name, okay? I'm a Buddha body. I know that somewhere down the line, another person is gonna meet a Buddha body after meeting me, okay? And he's gonna think, Buddha body. Oh yeah, do I want him to think he's a piece of shit, I can't trust him? Or, oh yeah, Buddha body, reliable. He takes responsibility. He does what he's supposed to. Stand-up guy. That's the guy that you want people to remember you as. Your reputation, your family's reputation, your people's reputation. Everybody's watching you. Everybody's counting on you. It's not about you anymore. You understand?